Here we go. Hello, CFA Nation. What's going on, Rohan? You know it. I'm on right now. Had a quick minute to grab a bite to eat when I got home since they were at lunch. Want to try and make it all the way through the second session, hopefully. And watch some great cricket here, man. Oh, that's the haircut Nick was talking about. Stuart Broad with the short hair. That's silly. That's just a silly dismissal right there. The Don Best dismissal was silly. What's going on, Kush? What's going on, Mira? What's going on? What's good, Laughter Express? Yeah, no Nick. Nick's I'm sure turned it in for the night. So you guys are gonna have to suffer with me for a little while. So Stuart Broad, 5 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets, doing Broadian things. And after a really shaky start for Sri Lanka, looks like they've settled in. What's going on, Varun? What's up, Laughter Express? Ray, Crispy. What's up, Setting? Chatil. Yeah, Broad keeps haunting, man. Yeah, he does. Jeez, the guy's a savage. Best takes wicket. Can't believe that. Yeah, Best took a wicket. 14 runs, 2 wickets, and 5 overs. I mean, his economy rate is 280. Looking good, looking good. You know, I was actually impressed the first time I saw Sri Lanka play. They played against South Africa, man, and they put up 400 runs, man. I mean, truth, that's nothing to sneeze at, man. And I mean, of course, South Africa put up 600 runs, but they can score, especially with a England team that's missing Stokes and some of their key players. I think they can make this a game. Boomer also injured for the next test. You know what, Varun? Honestly, again, I am a huge advocate of always wishing players, even if they're in the opposition, the best. You know what I mean? You never hope for injury, man, because that one injury could just be it for your career. My kids play sports, so I feel bad for Boomer and any player that's injured. And honestly, man, India's got a bad beat. I can't believe how many injuries they're dealing with. It's crazy. We'll see what happens, though. I don't understand why he played the reverse sweep. Neither do I. That was a silly dismissal right there. Boomer's still not out of the series. Are you sure? How's he supposed to? Whew, great stop. Wow, who was that? Great stop there. Don Best. Was that Don Best that made that diving stop? So obviously England's playing for an edge. Looks like they got 3 slips back there or 4 slips in the gully? Boomer could be part of the 4th test squad. Interesting. What? Pavelski's out for the next Pekovsky, I can never pronounce that, is out for the next test match? I thought they said Warner wasn't fit. He came back too early. Did he get hurt again? Jeez. No news on Ashwin. Will he play? Won't he play tomorrow? Don't believe team fake news. Marcus Harris is his replacement. Ooh. Who am I supporting? Where today? I got to go with Sri Lanka, man. Don't want Nick getting too many wins. Oh, there we go. That's going to go for a boundary. Joe Root still trying to run it down, but that's a boundary. Edge for a boundary. I don't know how it found a hole. I think they got, what, 4 slips back there? Or 3 slips in the gully, and then another man at fine leg. Marcus Harris in for puck. Okay. Wow, look at that. Matthews averages 45 runs. That's nothing to sneeze at. 6,000 runs in his career. In test, that's impressive. So I will put up a score right after this inning. Is improving in the last 2 days, and even the BCCI have not said he's officially out. You know what though? Sometimes if he's nursing the injury, do you really want to risk it? I mean, if I'm India, I don't risk it. You've got the win over there. You've got the draw over there. I think if I'm India, I do not risk it because you don't want him getting injured. You know what I mean? Matthews was once the captain. Okay. Jadeja is out of the England series. Man. I don't know, man. I think all the pressure, honestly, is on my Aussie squad. You don't want to lose. I mean, it's already bad enough you lost one at home, and you got a draw. You drew one out, or they drew one out on you. I mean, but India's got a lot of injuries, man. So there should be no excuse, man. I didn't know Puck was out, but we'll see. Boomer is out. BCC already said, okay. Juan says, react to the video that JL cheating against Sri Lanka. You'll be surprised. You know what? It's funny because when I saw the JL and he runs it down, I thought that was going to go for an edge as well. JL, and they even said it, that, he wasn't the best player on his team. We're going to try to get some South Africa and Pakistan in there. It just depends on our school schedule. I think I did also see that Martin Luther King Day here is the 18th, so we'll be off of school, and my West Indies is supposed to be playing. We'll see. I haven't seen them play in a little while. What's up, Boomer? But anyway, that JL, had to scrap and had to fight just to stay on the field because he was on such a talented team. So I could definitely see him skirting the lines, bending the rules there a little bit. What's up, RK? What's going on, Catherine? Or Kartik, excuse me. Yeah, can you please react on Salik Mostik? Ooh, nice stop there. Let's see if we can put that on the list and try to get a video out. See if we can fit it into our schedule this week. BCC, I have not said yet that Boomer is out. I mean, if Boomer is out, though, and assuming I would protect him even from himself. I know he's a young guy, but still protect him. You got not that eye. And if you're Indian, if you're an Indian fan, you don't want him to get hurt out there. So can India? I would roll the dice and big shot. Does it get all the way out? Look at that. Big 6 there by Matthews. Very nice shot. Ooh. React to 123 at Lords. Okay. The run rate's too slow. Rohit century tomorrow. Rohit Sharma century tomorrow. They're definitely going to need to bring their sticks. That's for sure. I think New Zealand have the finals of the Test Championship. What do you think? I think it's going to be New Zealand and it's tough. I want to say New Zealand and Australia, but that's just me being a homer. Uh, I would, yeah, probably England. England and Australia are probably battling for third right now. New Zealand is by far the best team I've seen. New Zealand is, oh my gosh, it's yeah, my Wendy's cap. You know what I'm saying? New Zealand is the real deal, man. New Zealand's going to be really, really tough to beat this year. Yeah, probably New Zealand and India. I mean, my West Indies didn't have a prayer against New Zealand. And just even watching some of the recaps and some of the, highlights in the games, this was just ridiculous, man. Out of all the teams I've seen, South Africa, Pakistan, Australia, England, for sure, New Zealand and India look like the class out of those two. And I think New Zealand might win it all. We'll see. India will qualify for the World Cup. They should. New Zealand home track buddies. That's bullies. That's funny. Yeah, Bangladesh next series. For some reason, it says to be like to be determined or to be announced. So are they going to play it or not? Because I was excited when I saw it on the schedule, but I don't know what's going on. Let me know, guys. That game on for sure? Oof, great ball there. Great ball there. Stuart Broad is so dangerous. Sandy, I'm from the Dominican Republic, from the Caribbean, part Dominican, part Puerto Rican. Yeah, England will have no chance. They got to win all 6 test matches to get in. Oof, don't risk that. Padicle has 50 here, 54 on 40 balls, strike a 30. Padicle's nice too, man. Nick and I really like those two kids. I think they were the best young players we saw in the IPL. Guy Quab really impressed, but he only did it for 3 games, right? They brought him up for 4 games. I think he played 4 games, maybe just 3. And at the end, he got 350s in a row. But Shubman Gill was doing it all year long, man. I think he's really established himself. We're watching the chat on Willow. Please react on the Ashes Test 2019 Headingley Stokes heroics. I think we've done that already. I'm pretty sure we have. Bangladesh series, West Indies. I'm trying to watch the Bangladesh and West Indies that day because there's no school for us on the 18th. I'm pretty sure that's the day it is. So if it is, I should be able to. I'll be off of school that day, so I should be able to stream it, man. I haven't seen my West Indies boys play in a while. What's going on, Vivek? What's up, Rahul? What's up, Joy? Who am I rooting for in this match? Sri Lanka. Gotta root against Nick. Nick has had way too good of a year. What's going on here? Funny British commentary about baseball. Which one? There's got to be a few. Ooh, look at the swing on that ball. Great over there for Broad. Great over. 79 for 3. 79 for 3. Let me go ahead and update this score. 50 for Patical. Nick will love to see that. He loves Patical. What's up, John Smith? What's up, Hamaz? Nalay, what's good? India 1-1 win versus Australia to qualify for final. We've already won one and drawn one. It's between Australia and New Zealand for the second spot. If India beats Australia in the fourth test, then Australia is gone. Otherwise, New Zealand is gone. Woo! So, I mean, it's a big game, really, for Australia then. Not really India. India is playing with house money, as we said. That's what I'm saying. Do you want to risk Boomerang getting hurt further? Would you guys play him? It's a good question. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. I don't think I would play him. You know, you make sure he's healthy. Two overs in the books so far. We're now in our 27th over, or 3 overs since they came back from lunch. 79 for 3. Is there, if there's a team from America, whom would you support? West Indies or America? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, I always get the same thing in the World Baseball Classics, right? Because am I going to support the Dominican Republic or am I going to support USA? They both have teams. I root for both of them. When they play against each other, it's super tough for me, but I normally go with the Dominican Republic. So I'll probably rock with West Indies regardless. But I'm so excited for USA cricket. We got our own T20 squad coming. So it's going to take a while, though. Yeah, no, I wouldn't risk it. I agree, Boomer. You don't risk it. I mean, you've already got the win you needed against Australia, and you got a draw. Do not risk it. You want Boomer healthy down the stretch. Oof, wow. Yeah, Mohammed Zoom scored 137.54 yesterday. T20 domestic, chasing 197. Good for IPL teams who need Indian batsmen. Listen, that was one of my complaints with CSK. We didn't have enough young Indian batsmen, man. Absolutely, you can't play all those guys you have. Watch Stokes heroics in Headingley Test Ashes 2019. I think we have, but if not, I'll make sure that we put it on our schedule to react with it. What's up, Stark? What's going on? House of Stark. Gale is a beautiful grounds. Really, really nice. Who do you think will win this match, Sri Lanka or England? Honestly, like I said, I'm not counting Sri Lanka out. I know some people were upset because they dropped some wickets early. And I mean, again, it's still early to be down 3 wickets, but I've seen them score. And the fact that there's a lot of big names missing off the England squad, we're talking about, no Butler, no Jimmy Anderson. I mean, man, look at that pitch. That thing must be rock hard, huh? Will England bat today? You know what? I was actually looking the other day to see if we could find any England USA games, and you really can't. Not on ESPN. It'd have to be like on some local broadcast. Butler's playing. Yeah, Butler's playing, and so is Johnny Bairstow. So they got some firepower. Oh yeah, I'm listening to the commentators right now. I always, we can't listen to it live because if not, you'll instantly get like a strike on YouTube and they'll shut down your channel, even if it's background noise, which is dumb. So we have to listen to it on separate audio. A lot of time, that's why you guys will see Nick with the big headphones or whatnot. It's the only way we can do it. Why? Oh, I don't know. First day itself, ball is turning a lot, thinking off day 5. Yeah, that pitch definitely is doing funny things with the ball. I think, again, Sri Lanka would do good to just bat out the day. Eighty, 83, 82, 81, 79. So Stuart Broad right there in the low 80s. You're excited for Major League Cricket? Awesome. So am I. I can't wait. Am I wearing a test jersey? No, this is my work uniform. I literally just got home from work. Ate something really quick. I got off at 10, got here about 10:45. Got something to eat and sat down to stream with you guys. A no ball. Interesting. Please react to how Muhammad Amir's no ball changed cricket. The video is available on YouTube. Please react to that. I'll have to talk to Nick, try to fit that into our schedule. A no ball. Interesting. How big could a no ball be? How big could a no ball be? Could you imagine? Oh, gone. Oh, man. Joe's Root, the best hands in the business. Honestly, I've seen so many drops this last year since Nick and I have been watching cricket. I gotta say, the best hands in the business is Joe Root. If there's somebody I want taking the edge, it's got to be Joe Root. Whew. Best hands in the business there. Stuart Broad with another wicket, having a monster day so far. 3 wickets, 20 runs. Angelo Matthews down 27. That is not good. Yeah, he was the only slip. Before they had 4 slips in the gully. Now he's the only slip and catches the ball. Like, are you serious? I really want to see USA play in the World Cup. It's going to be a while before we get there. That no ball was big enough to get him 5 years in prison. Boomer, are you serious? 5 years in prison. Oh, so they're saying he fixed the game basically. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, the partnership was looking good. Spot fixing. That's why it was such a big no ball. Oh man. Yeah, Angelo's out. AJ Angelo's out. Matthews. It was a sweet catch in the slips. Oh. Yep, they had one slip and a man at fine leg. There was a huge gap there, and just somehow, man, Joe Root's always in the right place at the right time. He has got the best hands in the slips. If there's one guy I want back there right now, said that I've seen this year, is Joe Root. It wasn't a cutter because it was a wider ball. You know what I mean? It wasn't a cutter by Stuart Broad because it was a wide ball. Oof. Now they got a man at silly point, man at one slip. Yeah, that was hit hard. Too quick. Yeah, quick reflexes. That's what I'm saying. Best hands in the business. Which bowler and batsman are your favorite in the West Indies? Oh, oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Uh-oh, that's not good. Jack Leach picks up his first wicket, and the spinner gets himself a wicket. Wow, that carry. Did it hit the ground? So it got past silly point somehow and carried all the way to the fielder. Oh, Curran got it. Sam Curran. There you go. Is it Chandamo gone? Back-to-back wickets, partnership broken up, and now you got two guys on the crease that literally have not seen any deliveries. That's not good. Yeah, both the settled batsmen are out, Boomer. I just mentioned that. Campbell is not my favorite from the West Indies. Stop it. No, my favorite West Indies batsman. Oh man, it's tough. Probably Brathwaite. I really like Brathwaite. I mean, from the Test squad, obviously, there's other players, but from the Test squad, Brathwaite, Blackwood, Jermaine Blackwood, bowler, Shannon Gabriel. Man, his stuff is so nasty. Shannon Gabriel, Jason Holder, just as an all-rounder. I mean, he's a great bowler. He can get some wickets. I mean, we saw what he did in the IPL as well. T20 Cup later this year gave in India. Windies are the defending champions. Now T20, oof, T20s. I'm telling you, I like our chances. T20. We got some really good young kids. I mean, Fletcher and Nicholas Puran. I mean, we got some good players. Oof. So they got a leg slip in there. You got a silly point, and you got a batsman who has not even. This is his first delivery. Whew. It was a time not so long ago in Sri Lanka lineup had big guns like Jay. I can't pronounce that. About 2 runs there. Gabe, West Indies touring to Bangladesh, but it's the West Indies C squad. Hey, man, it is what it is. Whoever we get out there, we get out there. Puran has the potential to be the greatest West Indies batsman after Brian Lara. I mean, he's nice. Him and Fletcher are some of my favorite young guys from the West Indies. 200 from here, 50 from here is a miracle. Yeah, I don't think they'll make 200 from here. You've lost 5 wickets already. And now you're looking at two batsmen. You know, one hasn't even seen a delivery yet. Oof. Yeah, and Perron is also a brilliant fielder. 11 West Indies players opt out of squad due to COVID situation. Yeah, I mean, COVID it's brutal everywhere else. Joseph is really good too. Joseph is a good bowler. I just like Shannon Gabriel's delivery, man, his pace. You know, Roston Chase is also, as an all-rounder, I like him. He's just, he gets wickets, he can get runs. West Indies, unpredictable team. Their C team can sometimes play like their A team. Their A team can sometimes play like their C team. Stark. Oh, I agree. I agree with that. What's up, Turning Point? What's going on? What's going on, Steve? Joseph is the future. I agree. I agree. He's a young guy, too. He's like 20 years old, right? 20, 21, something like that? Tall kid. Really tall kid. Man, 3 for 20 for Stuart Broad in 8 overs. Jeez. Yeah, early 20s. Yeah, Shy Hope was disappointing earlier this year, but he's rounded a little bit back into form. Joseph is a Mumbai Indians player. Wow, I didn't even realize he was on the squad. They just never used him, huh? Wow, look at Stuart Broad's numbers against Sri Lanka. That is ridiculous. Broad to get 5, anyone? Looking at that last graphic where he's got more with 38. Was that correct? 38 wickets? Jeez. Always like Shy Hope. West Indies, England, 2016 T20 final highlights. Ooh, hopefully that's one where my boys won. Hopefully that's one where my boys won. We'll have to check it out. Sidorf, thank you for that suggestion. Hey, what's up, Saganese? Finishing up some homework. Gonna hop on the stream before I go to bed. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Do that homework. It's important. It's important. How'd you do on your test, by the way? You had a test not too long ago. He goes, AJ, who are the people saying Broad doesn't get wickets outside of England? Yeah, Stuart Broad has been probably one of the best test bowlers I've seen this year. Granted, I've only seen him play in England and against the West Indies and then Pakistan, but he's been, him and Archer have been savages. Absolute savages. Ooh, Paticle's 63 and still going. I'm telling you, that boy can hit, man. He's a young guy, but he can hit. I still don't think there's room for him right now in the test squad, but it's one of those situations where, ooh, it's one of those situations where, especially right now with all the injuries they have, that's why you need you need those young guys and don't play poorly. Honestly, Shaw is going to have a hard time finding his way back on that team. What's up, Manav? What's going on? Are you serious? Oh, yeah, it was the ACT. They notified me of the cancellation of my ACT right before I got there. I was the only one in the building. Trey actually takes his ACT in February. We're going to take it in February and then again later on this summer. Try to, obviously get the best score talking to colleges, but I'm sorry about that, brother. I'd really appreciate it if you could react to more Mortalithan getting called for chucking by Roland the 2. I really want to know your opinion on it. All right, boom. I'll try to make sure Nick and I get all these down. We're always looking for videos, and we react to a lot of his videos. We're good on that channel, so I'll make sure we jot these down for tomorrow. We go back to the videos, and that's why I highlight them. Wow, look at that pitch mac, man. Everything is either full or good. He's only over pitched maybe 5 or 6 balls. Yeah, no, we do not play cricket. But Jamie Alter, collab with him. We'll see. Pedicle. I appreciate that. Iron Pirate has replaced Shaw for a long now. Rohit won't lose his spot. Reverse opener will be KL Rahul once he's fit. Interesting. What's up, Jihan? Okay. Are you doing any more BBL games? The Melbourne debris are coming up soon. Always good games. Yeah, definitely. We're trying to catch some more. Just schedule's been really, really tight. You know, I love me some tests. Test is always first, but we're gonna try to catch a few BBL games. Definitely once the playoffs come around, we'll be live streaming those. But thanks for asking. Read my previous comment. Wendy's coach wants youngsters to grab opportunities. Is this one Laughter Express? You come here, 3 ODIs and 2 tests. You're putting yourself, coach, on youngsters grab opportunities. You know what? That's the way it should be. You got to put in work, man. I'm going to replace Campbell? Yeah, negative. I'm sure Campbell could still play better than I can. 4-0? Oh, I don't know about that. Sri Lanka should be able to take one of these. Yeah, even full-length deliveries are working for them. Positive statement. Got that chance. I agree, Laughter Express. Hopefully they do. I mean, the run rate's at under 3. This is just tough. They just got to survive the day. They got to survive the day. What's your NFL division prediction? Bills, Chiefs, Bucks, Packers. Yeah, I think Bills and Chiefs are a pretty good prediction, and Bucks and Packers as well. Brady versus Rodgers. I'd love to see that. You know, right now in the commentary, they're talking about how Stuart Broad has bowled out of his mind since he got dropped. I forgot about that. The West Indies beat England in the first test match of the summer. And of course, it was the game when they dropped Stuart Broad. They brought back Stuart Broad, and they never, he showed why there was no reason he should have been dropped. Do we have any England fans in here right now? Can somebody explain to me why they dropped Stuart Broad? I remember Nick and I going off about it, and here goes Wood. Wood got a lot of pace. I heard he broke a bat earlier. But I never understood the justification for dropping Stuart Broad for that first test of the summer. That was actually the first test match Nick and I watched this last year. Cole, sick to my stomach. I'm a Knicks fan. You think I want him playing for the Nets? The Nets now, got two of the best and most prolific scorers, you know what I mean, in Durant and Harden. I'm like, are you serious? It's sickening. Said React 25 can change ESPN cricket. Otherwise discussing. Oof. So Anderson just came back in, and they wanted to test the new blood. Injured, but they could have dropped somebody else other than Stuart Broad. He's one of your best bowlers. No, but I seen Anderson and Broad are getting old and don't have too many years left. They were trying to give youngsters. Interesting. Now I know for a fact, Jimmy Anderson's 35 or 36, so you consider that old. But Stuart Broad's 31 or 32. I just found it weird. It was the squad rotation when he was dropped. Broad wasn't really dropped. England felt they should rotate their two old bowlers, Broad and Anderson, while blooding new bowlers. Yeah, but I don't think Stuart Broad took it that way. Stokes was captain for that game, if I remember correctly. Stokes was the captain for that game. He was, because Joe Root was out. Yeah, I just was questioning. Oh, Broad is 34 too? So Broad is 34 and Jimmy Anderson is 36? Because I know Jimmy Anderson is older. I guess he is old. Interesting. I retract my previous statement. Anderson is 38. Oh, wow. I must have forgot that. They are getting up there. Oh, boy. What's Jimmy Anderson got left in him? Maybe a year? He can't bowl past 40, can he? So 38, 39. Oh, blown catch. Mark Wood misses it at mid on, and Shanaka takes it for a 4. Kobru, Border-Gavaskar, Patical 82 on a slow pitch. Ooh, mirror, I love it. I'll have to let Nick know. That's Nick's boy. The stereotypical American standing of cricket were told, how can it last for 5 days and end in a draw? Do you guys get it after last week? Oh, I love the draw. Let me tell you, one of the most exciting games this summer, Jihan, was when the West Indies were playing England in the second test match. And they were trying to draw that game out because they already had won the first test match. Could you imagine they win the first test match and then draw out the second test match in England? And Stuart Broad, which is where I got my hate for him, came in and saved England's behind. He got 3 wickets in 14 balls. I was sick to my stomach. And that's where I also developed my Campbell hate, because not only did Campbell go out on a duck, he got broaded as well. But then on the other side, when England was batting, he had two huge drops. He dropped Ben Stokes, and then Ben Stokes went off for like 112 runs or something crazy like that. Yes, 93 for 5. Let me 93 for 5. Let me update that score. Thanks for reminding me, AJ. But yeah, that's actually uh draws are very exciting. And I was shocked when Stuart Broad literally saved England. I thought it was for sure heading to a draw. That was one hell of a draw last week. Yeah, it was a great draw, man. It was absolutely a great draw. Nick was enjoying it. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah, I'm listening to the commentary right now. Oof. Yeah, Jihan, I agree with you. I blame Australian batting and the slow pitches, and really just the Australian batting. We cannot depend so much on two or three guys. We just can't. Australia needs to. You got to have multiple guys, and I get it. Warner's hurt, but literally, if Smith's not hitting or Labuschagne isn't hitting, it's tough, man. If it rains a lot in Brisbane, India could get another draw and retain the trophy. Interesting. Are you serious? Gabe, I tried out for the USA U 19 team, just missed the cut. I have the game jersey they gave me during our selection games. Young bloods coming out. Come and watch out. Oh, interesting. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. We got some good players coming up then, huh? Don't see what 11 India could field. Honestly, I don't know, especially if they don't have Boomerang. Do they even have enough bowlers? Because you got to have them in the bubble. I think not the Rahan is still in the is still in the bubble. Is Ashwin gonna play? I mean, it's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to go with both Saha and they gotta go with Saha and uh Pant for sure because they need the bat. Yeah, Ashwin's not fit either. Whew. Uh, Washington Sunder make his Washington Sunder over not the Ryan? No way. Looking this way, it would be hard to get 11 players. Exactly. Yeah, Kuldeep Yadav probably over Ashwin. I could see that. Oof. Beautiful ball. Wow. Stuart Broad, 81 wickets since 2019. Test wickets. That's impressive. 81 wickets since 2019. Patty Cummins is number 2 at 78. Wood Bowling Rockets. I can't believe I'm gonna have to check out tomorrow the highlights because they said he broke somebody's bat. That's actually cool. I love bowling. Yeah, maybe they bring Shaw back. They might have to. Unfortunately, they always go to Core over Nadarahan. We are top of the league, by the way. That's funny. No, please, no Shaw. They got a field 11. Sean, let's not talk about the Melbourne Stars. They've been disappointing. Oh, I'm following them. They've been disappointing. I mean, no more than my Knicks, but they started off hot, just like the Knicks, and then disappointed me. Yeah, Wood and Archer are the fastest bowlers they've had in a long time. Wood throws gas, too. Another dot there. Dot City. Gabe Leach is the bowling. Now, who is the 11 who survived in the ashes so Ben Stokes could do his heroics. Ah, I just feel 11. That's still better than having. Boomer, you're out of control. Who takes over your ship after you leave? At MGM, you mean? Oh, we got tons of drivers. We got tons of drivers. There's a boundary. Great shot. I'm hoping so, Jihan. And they got all home games, so that's like you said, that's I'll take it. Padicle finishes 99, no out after 20 overs. Wow, he couldn't get one more run. Congratulations, Padicle. '99 no out after 20 overs. I'm telling you, that's going to be a kid to look out for in the future. He is really good. Argowal to get another go. Who knows? He may. Pattinson injured too, I think. Cannot believe all the injuries. Guys, we had the same thing happen here in American sports football, basketball, baseball, you name it. You got to understand, these guys aren't getting their normal routines in because of COVID, and it hasn't been a normal season of training for them. You know, it's just tough. Just tough. That is funny. That is hilarious. Beautiful shot. That offside? Oh my God, how did that not go for a 4? That outfield is atrocious, guys. That should have been a 4. That should have been a boundary. Man, this outfield is slow. Agarwal's injured as well. Everybody's injured. Wow. Green Book was okay. I don't know what was the fuss over it as far as it going and getting all these nominations. It was good, but it wasn't. I didn't rate it as one of my top 10s that year. All right, next delivery here by Wood. There we go. Couple runs there. $100 means 130 in this outfield. Yeah, it does. Man, it's slow. Is the wicket doctored? I don't know if the wicket's doctored, but that outfield is doctored. Man, it's so slow. $30 runs less due to the outfield. Easily 30 runs less. I mean, the good thing for Sri Lanka is that Sanaka and Dequale are establishing a partnership because they're down 5 runs. They got to be up there for the rest of the day primarily. That's goal number 1. Eat up the first day. Goal number 2 is try to get to 250. Oh, what a good ball by Wood. If that hits you, could you imagine? Ooh. That is a nasty ball. Good night. Good night, brother. You have a good one. Make sure you do well on that test. Oof, great ball. You out of control, Boom. I got injured during Australia India test. I laughed so hard at Tim Face. I cracked the rib. Steve, you're out of control. That's funny. You know what's funny? I feel bad for Tim Pay because normally he's not that kind of guy. He was definitely out of character. With the drops, too. What was with the drops, man? Resting Stokes Archer for the India series. They have played so much cricket this year and deserve rest, in my opinion. Sanjay, if England, all right, England doesn't have a way of qualifying, do they? Because if they got a chance to qualify, then of course you want to make sure you want to leave those guys for India because India is a serious squad and you want to make sure you got your best bowlers from. But you can't just underestimate Sri Lanka. I mean, luckily they got Stuart Broad and Wood. But again, I don't know, man. Taking out 2 or 3 of your best guys. Yeah, Mohammed Shami's hurt too. You know what, Jihan? Here's the thing about sledging. One of Nick and I's favorite video is our sledging video. We had so much fun when we did that. You got to understand, in American sports, that's expected. You know what I mean? Like, there's just talk. You know, there's trash talk. we call it trash talk. There's trash talk, and so for us, it's not foreign when it happens. It's not a big deal. We just kind of expect it. Like that's sports, man. Opinion: Sri Lanka playing 3 spinners. Anouk, thank you for the comment. What is my opinion that they're playing 3 spinners? You always want to have a combination of pace, maybe spin and swim. Swing, but they know their conditions, right? And it's an Asian pitch, so spin plays well on it. We'll see. Previous comment. Domestic T20 started since last week. 7 Indian batsmen have scored 100. 4 new. 3 Indian batsmen were benched in this IPL season. Yeah. A lot of competition over there, let me say. Tim Pan is the captain because Smith can be on sandpaper incident. Yeah, no, I know that. I know about the whole sandpaper incident. That's actually how we got turned on. And that's when I became a test team. Australia fan, when I watched the documentary or docu-series, The Test. Amazing documentary. India has a lot of injured players. I know. Oh, how do I love the baggy green? I love it. Oof. Drinks break. I love it. Tried it on, showed it to the wife, put it up on my wall. I'll be rocking it during my live streams of Australia games. But I love the baggy green. Ashwin to pay. Do you agree that this is big year for Rule? Talked about the same way as Williamson, Coley, and Smith, but has had 2 average years. Big Root gain his form. He needs to regain his form because I'll tell you what, when you put him up there with the big 4, right? I've seen Smudge perform whenever I don't play, whenever I'm not watching him live. But even on a bad year, Smudge has just had 100 and 117 or 131, and then he had 87. Kane Williams. Honestly, Williamson has been the best so far in this test season. He's putting up 251 against my West Indies, 50, 100. The guy's a savage. Coley's been a savage as well. If he doesn't get 50 runs, you're like, what, huh? He had a bad game. That was horrible. So Joe Root definitely needs to step up to be considered part of that big 4. You know what I mean? But I think his captaincy is amazing, and that's a big part of it. He's got great defense as well. We'll see. Vivek, what's funny? That comment is hilarious. You say, I have to say, I'm impressed with India's bench, though. Up to now, they've been able to stay in the fight. Nick and I said when the selection committee came out and all the teams came out, India could very well put together 2 test teams. And we were shocked some guys were left off. like Shubman Gill. Like, how do you leave off Shubman Gill? Nick was arguing for Padicle, guys like Natharahan and Tawadia. So they've got a lot of talent, man. What's up, Ishan? What's going on? Green top. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. uh oh, look at my man there. I thought you'd be knocked out already. I was really impressed with his interview that they showed during lunch. I'm rooting, pun intended, for him now. Class act. And that's big, guys. Because if you don't know, Nick has a love-hate relationship with Joe Root. Ooh. Are you serious? How does that happen? He caught that by accident. He caught that by accident. What a yeah, that's out. What a crazy shot. That was a bad delivery by Don Best, and somehow he got lucky to get the wicket. Nick gets in the chat and immediately a wicket falls. You've lost your powers, my friend. What's up, Varun? I'm just glad you showed up, brother. No worries. Padicle 99 on 67. Yeah, Nick, Padicle went off. The wickets are falling. So from here on, I mean, yeah, you want 200 at least, but really you just want to survive the day. So Sri Lanka has to bat very defensively now. They've got to have an India-like performance. Mrs. Fan Man just wanted to go drop in, go England. Thank you for that, my friend. I guess he said there was an interview with Joe Root, so he's rooting for him now. Everything is bad about that shot. They asked him if he's aware of his decline recently and what he will do. He acknowledged it and said he needs to do better and believes his team is ready for all these matches this year. Interesting. He attacked the criticism head on. And gave an honest response. I like that, Nick. Yeah, no doubt. Poor cricket from Sri Lanka. That was a poor shot for sure. That was a poor shot. Don Best got lucky. Dickwella gave away his wicket there. I don't know what he was doing. Come on, get out there. Oh no, somebody's there. Yeah, Nuke. 6 down. Gave away his wicket. Oh, pun intended. I like it. What's up, Jimmy Russell? Gabe, would you like that Jadeja bats number 5 ahead of Dhoni CSK views? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Dhoni's getting earlier. He won't be able to last. You gotta leave him for the death overs really at the end, where he could just cut it loose. Use that power. Caught a lollipop shot on the street. Ooh. Ooh, the fighting words there, Jimmy. And did that run away for a four? This is the slowest outfield I've seen in a long time. What about Pakistan cricket team? Pakistan, I like their bowling attack. They got some really nice bowlers. Other than Baba Azam, they got a couple good batsmen, but I think they got similar to uh, um Australia. They depend too much on one or two batsmen. You know what I mean? You got to have a deep, deep lineup. Why am I wearing my West Indies cap today? Just because I came in, got something to eat real quick. I was watching cricket, so I just threw it on. Yeah, exactly. Babar Azam, he's fabulous. I think he's one of the best young players right now. But other than that, you don't really have too many guys to back him up. But honestly, I think too many teams suffer from that. Australia, man, without Lobashank, without Steve Smith, man, it's tough for us to put up big scores. Ooh, ooh, the smack talk is starting. India versus England. I can't wait. I want to see it. What about PCL 6? Honestly, we only saw, because we got there at the end of the PCL, we only saw a few games. So we didn't see enough to say, okay, this guy or that guy. How would you personally decide if batsman's good or not? Strike rate or average? You know what? It's got to be, especially in tests, you got to go with average, right? Because when you look at strike rate, you'll have guys that'll eat up a lot of deliveries, but it doesn't matter as long as they put up a great score. And some guys just intentionally play that way. You know what I mean? Very deliberate. So more average is more important in tests, in my opinion. What do I think about the South African cricket team? South Africa, man, I saw them play. Matter of fact, Sri Lanka, and that first in that first inning, Sri Lanka smacked South Africa. They put up 400. I said, "Oh my gosh, this is going to be bad for South Africa." I fell asleep. I ended the stream. I wake up in the morning. Actually, no, I had to watch a few of South Africa's uh, overs before I went to bed. They're chasing 400, right? I wake up in the morning, 600 runs. Are you kidding me? I was like, oh my gosh, it's over. I'm waiting for the IPL and CSK, baby. Yeah, you and me both. I can't wait for the auction. Go steal some Mumbai Indian players. What time is it here? It's about 12:30. Last ball of the, what is this? 40th over right now. Shanaka on strike. And I thought he found a little hole there, but nope. There was a defender. I will say this, Leach got pumped today. He got the 1 wicket, but he's given up 41 runs in 14 overs. Oof. Oof fast. Yeah, South Africa won that game. I was shocked. You give up 400 runs in the first inning, you're in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. That would Oof. It was ugly. Not as much prop piglet, not as much as I would like. I've only seen, a handful of games from the BBL. Been really busy. I'm not a CSK fan, but love them just because of Dhoni. I get it. I have to get Nick to jump on that because I have no idea how to get on Reddit or use it. Rabada wasn't even playing. Yeah, Rabada wasn't even playing, but they had some other great players as well. There was another, I can't remember. It was a South African bowler. I think he had made his debut. He was fabulous. Muhammad Rizwan. Yeah, Rizwan's pretty good. But again, that's what I'm saying. They got one or two players or batsmen, I should say, and that's it. In the current, who would be the number one pick? IPL? Jaffer Archer, AB de Villiers, maybe John Campbell. Stop it. If I'm building a team, I'm gonna go with Jaffer Archer. He'd be my number one pick because you need wickets, right? Especially in limited formats, you need wickets. I like AB, but he's getting older, and I feel like I can get a good enough batsman. If I don't get at AB, if I don't get Coley, if I don't get a Stokes or Williamson, I can always get somebody as far as the batsman is concerned. There's only a handful of bowlers that are really going to be that big difference maker. Like England lacks a world class spinner like Rashid Khan. Yeah, England has Moeen Ali, and he plays more ODI, right? But yeah, Moeen Ali's just okay. Dom Bess, he's okay. They don't have that really dominant spinner. I definitely agree with that. Where do I reckon Smudge will go next IPL? He's been released by Rajasthan. I'm thinking he's gonna go to uh CSK. I heard a lot of talk about it already because CSK had Shane Watson retire. Oh, big shot there. Does it have enough? Nope, does not have enough. Drops for two. What do you get on that? Two? He was going for a six there. Just did not get enough of it. Smith unsold. Yeah, I doubt that happens. What about South Africa tour Pakistan? I don't think we saw any of those games at all. Lion, a world class spinner. Lion is the world class spinner. You watch your mouth when you talk about Gary. um, what's the bowler? My favorite player from Pakistan. They got the. Is it Wasim? That bowler they have. Oh, I cannot remember his name off the top of my head. I always go with bowlers first. Gary the goat. So they got a man at Silly Point. They got a one slip there. Of course, Mr. Joe Root. Leach back out here trying to get another wicket. A Akram. Okay, that's Stokes is watching the match. I heard his father passed away, man. That's terrible news. That's why he was late to the IPL, right? I forgot about that. Ooh. You gotta have some stones to feel that silly point, right? Because you're right in there in front of the batsman, man. And if you don't catch it clean, it's gonna hit your body and it's gonna hurt. There you go. There's a boundary. Shanaka with a boundary. Noise Gary. Asia Cup. India versus Pakistan final. Ooh, interesting. Let's update the score. 125 for 6. 125 for 6, guys. One slip and a silly point. 40 overs or 41 overs in the book so far. Score prediction. Come on, Gabe. Stokes or Jadeja? Ooh, that's tough. Stokes. Still got to go with Stokes there. Stokes is up there. I'm sorry, but I know Root is the captain, but like when you're talking about Kane Williamson, he's the best player on that team, right? Virat Kohli, he's the best player on that team, right? So when you're talking about the Fab Four, I think Stokes should be part of the Fab Four. I know it's because they're all captains, so yeah, that's why you're talking about Smith and but Smith's not the captain anymore. So technically, is he part of the Fab Four? England's lineup, it's interesting. They're missing some big hitters, but we'll see. Do you think the West Indies will get the best of Bangladesh? I hope they will. We'll see. I hope they will. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Fab Four is for batting, not captains. Well, I thought the fact that they had all of them was because they were all captains, right? Because Williamson, Smith was the captain, or it just happens that they were all captains. Interesting. If that's the case, I don't think Root belongs in a Fab Four. Sorry, it should be Stokes. Oh my gosh. Again with the sweep. Again with the sweep. Oh, Shanika. The sweep again. Ooh. I mean, that was really. Oh. Ugh. I mean, Bairstow earned that one. Where they hit him exactly? Ankle. Oh. Look at the reaction by Josh Butler. I mean, straight up in the air. So I'm not sure what they're reviewing. That's out, right? It hit him in the heel. Yeah, ankle heel. Man, what a catch by Butler. Nice and alert. That is bad luck for Shanika. Root in his early days definitely belonged in Fab Four, but I would say not now. Everyone got out in a bad shot. Dom Best with a third wicket. Talk about a lucky wicket there, guys. Wow. 126 for 7. 126 for 7. That's brutal. You feel bad for Shanika, right? Because, again, that thing came out like a bullet. There was no way Bairstow was going to field it. He just happened to try to get out of the way from getting killed by that ball. Comes off of his heel. Unfortunate for Shanika. But yeah, now they're tending to Bairstow because it hit him right on the ankle. 3 lucky wickets. I've seen at least 2 lucky wickets. I don't know about the other one. But man. Ooh. All 3 were lucky. Interesting. See, look, Bairstow didn't know that, but he's just trying to get out of the way of it. If that stays down, that's a 4. Ugh. So tough. But give Butler credit. Eyes up. So who is that? Pereira? Best bowler of all time, Malinga. Slinga Malinga. That's Nick's boy. Broad is really underrated. Can perform in all conditions. What do you say, Gabe? He's got 91. What's up, Asjad? He's got 91 wickets since 2019, guys. He's number 1 right now, test wickets. Stuart Broad, and they're not all at home. It can't be all at home because obviously they got to play away. So you can't say Stuart Broad can't bowl outside of England. 126 for 7 is brutal. Yeah, Best is robbing wickets. That last one, I agree. That was highway robbery. Again, it's not like Bairstow intentionally did that. It just happened to find him when he was trying to, save life and limb. Did you see that last one? Yeah, Sri Lanka, 126 for 7. There's been some tough wickets for them today, though. Not fair. The last one was so lucky. You feel bad for Shanika, Azjad. I agree. Best should buy a lottery ticket. It's up to like 300 million here in Vegas. Six bad shots, 1 unlucky wicket. No. Oh my gosh. Oh. Did that come off? Was that cleanly bowled? Or was that just, yeah, that was not lottery right there. That was just bowled out. I don't think it looked like it maybe came off the bat, but he got bowled out there. Oh man. Would I be surprised to hear Sri Lanka was one of the best teams in the early 2000s? Absolutely not. Yeah, that was a good wicket by Best. What's funny is Best now the leading wicket taker? Yeah, because there's 8 wickets down. He's got 4. One is I forget his name, the spinner from England, the other spinner. And then of course Stuart Broad's got 3. So he's the leading wicket taker. That's hilarious. He missed the line of the ball. Wow. Two bowlers. I mean, that's 2 bowlers makes a big difference. You know what? If Best does this consistently, then you know the old adage, it's better to be lucky to be good, right? So if he got 8 wickets in South Africa and he's averaging only 25 runs, then maybe he's better than we think. Would you believe Sri Lanka's playing at home? No. Leach, thank you. That's who's got the other wicket, Leach. This does not look like they're playing at home. What an over for Best. Dot, dot, wicket, dot, wicket, dot. That's a beautiful over. Double wicket maiden. Wow. He seems to be doing the better away from home. Well, this is an Asian pitch though, right? Asjad, so subcontinent or Asian continent, the is better for spinners. That is ridiculous. That's a dream over. Dot, dot, wicket, dot, wicket, dot. Double wicket maiden over. Wow. Dale Steyn held the number 1 spot in ICC test ranking for a record 263 weeks. Wow. There we go. Big shot there. Right away, they attack Leach, go for a 6. I just meant based on. I just would have meant based on stats in South Africa. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Oof. I mean, at this point, you're not going to defend. You got 2 wickets. You're not going to last a day. So you got to score. You got to score. Look to play some big shots. I mean, what else are you going to do, right? Yeah, even the commentary talking and saying Leach has actually bowled better of the 2 spinners, but Don Best has got the wickets to show for it. The one was such a bad shot. He completely missed. I mean, it was super high, bad delivery, and I don't know why. I forgot who took the shot, even took the shot. He ends up edging it back. I don't know. No way. Oh. Did Leach touch that ball on the way back? Did he get run out? Wow. That's just bad luck. That's unfortunate. Did it touch his hand? No. Oh. I mean, oh yeah, it touched his hands. Oh my gosh. I play a little chess, not seriously. Nick plays chess though. Actually, he runs our chess team at the school. Yeah, now Leach is lucky. That is so unfortunate. He just got a finger on it. Ian Botham would get lots of wickets off. Lasith and Boldenaya out on a duck. 130 for 9. Wow. They're 1 wicket away from being bowled out, guys. And remember, they won the toss and decided to bat. 130 for 9. Now, the last 2 wickets have just been unfortunate. Bad breaks. I mean, there, Leach barely gets a finger on it. And, ends up being a run out. That's always a tough way to get out. And that Dom Best wicket was just, come on. You can't tell me Bairstow planned to do that. But you got to play, right? Can't make any excuses. Oof. Over is over. And this session so far, yeah, 6 wickets. I've seen 20 overs because it was 24 in the first session. So 20 overs so far, 6 wickets. 20 overs, 6 wickets. Wow. What's up, Muhammad? I'm good, man. What's going on? Watching this game in shock right now. That is what's called a diamond duck, out for 0 without even facing a delivery. That is brutal. It's Sean. You already know who I'm supporting by looking at the score. Come on. Unfortunately, Sri Lanka got stuck with me. The diamond duck, out without facing a delivery. That's brutal. I always like to back the underdogs. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I'm a Yankees fan, so people think I'm a front runner, but that's just because I grew up in the Bronx. I'm a Knicks fan. You think it's easy being a Knicks fan? Come on now. Ooh. All right. Sri Lanka is an embarrassment. Admit, man, it's tough. They're definitely tough right now. Did I check the 2021 PSL teams? Not yet, Muhammad. Not yet. I will. Pat will smash these bowlers in India. I mean, Dom Best again has got the wickets to show for it today, but he's not been good. He's been off. Australia is now an underdog. We'll see though. India's missing a lot of players, man. Will do so. Ooh. 130 for 9. Dom Best's last 3 wickets are some of the ugliest wickets I've ever seen. I mean, wickets are wickets. But you got to take them. Stars versus Sixers. It's the last League stage games. When is that game, Amira? When is that game? But for sure. Oof. Who's my NFL team? The Giants. New York Giants. Yeah, New York, basically if you're a Met fan, you're a Jet fan. If you're a Yankee fan, you're a Giants fan. Neither New York team actually plays in the city. They both play in Jersey because this is not a rough room in New York City for a football stadium. No, Stokes isn't playing. He's out. They're resting him. Sri Lankan coach was laughing at the last wicket. I would be too. Come on. Oh, dropped. And Joe Rutan very rarely drops one. Did he get a hand on it? Oh no, he didn't get a hand on it. It was just out of his reach. Ooh. Ooh. Is he safe? Is he safe? Coach frustrated. What do you guys think? Is he safe? Yeah, that was a hard catch for Root for sure. Nah, he's safe. Wow, that was close. Oh, Justin. Yeah, he's safe. Justin. I thought the bet didn't have to be on the ground anymore. It just has to be across the line. Or does it actually have to be grounded? Oh wow. Oh, I hate 300 ladder notation. It has to be grounded. Oh, not out. Woo, that was close. 50, but I would say not out. No, Amit, no. I am no longer allowed to text Steve Smith. I received some very angry correspondence from his fans. To be fair, I was at work. I wasn't actually streaming the game. Nick started streaming the game, and they had already lost 3 wickets by the time I got here. Just saying. That was out. Finally, some luck for Sri Lanka. uh, oof. Ooh, 135 for 9. Good over for Sri Lanka. They're 5 runs, right? What's up, Sid? It was clearly out. Yeah, it looked out to me too, but it's up to the umpires. And I mean, come on, give Sri Lanka a chance to put up some runs. What are they now? Now that I think about it, Harangan only batsman. Unfortunately, Steve. All right. Oh my gosh. That's the ugliest fifer I've ever seen. Now that was straight balled out, but come on. Wow. That that's about the third wicket I can remember they got out trying to play the sweep. Was it more than that? Oh, congratulations, Don Best with a fifer. Little Michelle Pfeiffer there. Wow, this is Sri Lanka's lowest score at home, they just said. Tough break, man. Tough break. Oh, first inning over for Sri Lanka. 135, all out. Don Best with a fifer. He definitely had some luck today, but you know what? Nothing to take away from his performance. Sri Lanka's gonna have to ball unbelievably to make this a game because man, it's ugly. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. It's 1 o'clock my time, so I do got school in the morning. We will do a R3 wickets at the end of this, just to check it out and see what goes on. Anyway, you guys know the deal. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace. Thank you, Rohan. Just tired, brother. Just tired.